Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. So today we're viewing another one of these Monster Juiced, but this one is finally, I've got my hands on it, is on the Monarch version. Now, this is basically the same version as the Monster Juiced Papillon, or Papillon, however you want to say it, which was the American variant of the now English Monarch. So if you go and look at my Papillon video, Papillon, however you say it, and then you watch that, it'll be exactly the same can, exactly the same design. It's literally, that was just the American version, with obviously different ingredients. And obviously you have the British version now, which is Monarch. I will link the Papillon or Papillon in the description below, so you can go and watch that as well. So anyways, I finally got my hands on this drink. It cost me £1.45, which is really expensive now, almost £1.50 a can. And the reason being because this is the full sugar, so obviously they got the sugar levy tax on top of that, but almost £1.50, that's a lot of money now. So I think, you know, you can get a can of cider for cheaper than that. But anyways, there you go. And I got it out of now these were available in Co-op for a few weeks, but I actually found this out of a random corner shop in Luton, so yippee. Anyways, let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So I said identical can design to the Papillon can, but yeah, definitely a different kind of styling coming on from Monster here. Definitely with butterflies, definitely not something you'd really expect coming from Monster and kind of their normal, you know, outrageous can design, shall I say, but in a good way. So yeah, butterflies is a bit more subtle and a bit more kind of relaxed, so definitely a bit different there from Monster. So let's have an actual close look at the can. So I said the actual colour is peach on the whole can. So we've got butterflies going up and down the side, which actually are quite nice. They're quite artistically done. They've got lots of, you know, detail in the wings and stuff. So they do look really cool design on the can. So yeah, definitely do look nice. On the back we have the ingredients, and then we have the story, which you'll read as well in a second. On the bottom we have nothing, and on the top everything is all boring and silver, including the pouring, just all in boring silver. Taking a closer look at the cans, like I said already, £1.45, which is a lot. So let's read the ingredients. So as these are full sugar, these contain 10 grams of sugar per 100 ml, and the total can contains 52 grams of sugar. So yes, you know, fair play to Monster for keeping them full sugar, because, you know, I drink these as a treat, but because of the sugar, you know, you shouldn't really drink these every day. Reading the ingredients, so we have with 5% fruit juice. We have, what do we actually have? So fruit juice is from concentrate, 5%. We have apple, peach, pear, pineapple, nectarine, mango, and banana. And do we have any sweeteners? Even though it's full sugar, we only have sucralose, so no aspartame, which is good. We have our usual and favourite vitamins, which are niacin, vitamin B6, B12, and oh no paraffinic acid, just riboflavin. That's interesting. And caffeine content is bang on the average of 32 milligrams per 100 ml. And of course, as it's an English can, it is the 500 millilitres. Now, let's read this story. There's this theory that something as small and as inconsequential as the flapping of a butterfly's wings can be the trigger that results in a hurricane. Monster Monarch, named for the humble butterfly, has light, subtle flavour with hints of peach and nectarine. You could say it's delicate and not too overpowering, but get ready to experience your own butterfly effect, as Monarch has a full load of the legendary Monster Energy Blend, Unleash the Beast. So yes, that story is exactly the same as the Papillon story, except for they changed the Monarch with, or the Papillon to the Monarch thing, and I really did enjoy the American version of this, albeit it was probably a bit more sweet and soupy, had a few different ingredients and stuff, so it will be interesting to see how this one, you know, goes up against that. But anyways, it's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it will not explode over me. So I forgot what the colour of it was actually last time. I think I said it was like peach coloured or something, but we'll have to find out. Right, don't you dare explode over me. If you want to open, that is. There we go. Of course, got my ZL Studios cup because I couldn't fit Zesty Lime Studios on there. There we go. So we'll get to the colour in a second. So there was not too many bubbles on the top there, and there's not too many bubbles on the side either. Not necessarily a bad thing. I generally prefer drinks when they're less fizzy So less bubbles personally for me the better. But yeah, not too many bubbles on the top, not really any foam or anything like that, which is a good thing. So yeah, it is cloudy and it is non-see-through, and the colour is, yeah, yellow. So yeah, you can't see through it at all. But yeah, just a cloudy yellow flavour. So let's give it a closer smell now and see what we can smell. Oh, yes, just very similar to the Papillion again, or as it should be. But yes, you literally get a nice, strong peach smell in there. See, peach and kind of nectarines aren't really used that much in drinks, so it's like, this is totally different and just awesome for Monster doing this. So, you know, I guess most people don't really eat peaches as a fruit, so to have it in kind of the juice drink, then, you know, a lot of people seem to be hyped about this drink so far. So, you know, big up to them for choosing these flavors. But yeah, smells of peaches, very similar, where it does smell very similar to peach juice, but as it should, because it is a Monster juiced. So good that it does smell like the real juiced. But yeah, it just smells nice. Cool. Nevertheless, guys, been looking forward to this. Let's try some. Straight away, I'll tell you now, it's not as sweet or as like sickly as the American one. Nowhere near. Even for having all that sugar, there's nowhere near as yeah, sickly as the American one. Interesting. So yeah, as I said, straight away, it just doesn't seem as sweet or as sickly as the American version. Now, like I said, some of the ingredients will be different because of what the Americans use to what we're allowed to use over here in England / Europe side of these drinks. So the ingredients will vary because of that, but it just straight away, just nowhere near as sweet or as sickly as the American one. And I don't know whether that's a bad or a good thing, because it just doesn't seem to be, from what I've just drank there, it doesn't seem to be as hard hitting as the American version. And straight away, my mind's telling me that the American version is better, purely based on that initial sip at the front. It just seems like the flavours aren't as kicking and as strong, and all that, but we'll get to that in a second as well. So as I said, the drink itself, well, like I said, the overall sweetness, it doesn't seem that sweet, to be honest, because even having all that sugar, it just doesn't seem as sweet and as, I don't know, as sweet as I was expecting it to be, for having, you know, 10 grams of sugar per 100 ml. Whatever they've changed to that is significantly changed the sweetness on this. So sweetness wise, I'd say it's about average sweetness now. It's definitely not as it should be, or what I expected it to be from the Papillion version of this. But yeah, definitely not as sweet as I was expecting. Flavour wise, it's, again, the flavours aren't as strong as the American version, because I think the ingredients that they've used, again, they've actually taken down the flavour of the actual peach and the nectarine. Because when I drank the Papillion, without spoiling the video too much, it really was much more vibrant in that flavour. But this is just a bit more dull in the peach and nectarine. So I'm drinking it and I get a little bit of peach at the beginning in the midsection of the drink, and then kind of at the ending of the drink and towards the aftertaste, I kind of only really get a slight nectarine taste, not too much really, but yeah, the flavours just aren't strong and kicking, and I really don't know why. Just quite disappointed with this, really. I mean, it's still something different, but I was not expecting coming from this Monarch whatsoever. It just hasn't got the kick to it. It's missing something. Let me try some out the can. Like, I've already drank all of this already, and I'm still wanting more from the flavour and the drink, if that makes sense. And it's not giving it to me. Nah, it's just not there. Something up with this can. It really is a lot. Yeah, it goes out of date in 2023, blimey. But yeah, it's just really not giving it to me in terms of sweetness and delivery of the flavour. Kind of disappointed by the Monarch version, unfortunately. Definitely would say the Papillion version is way better. That's a shame. Big shame. just hasn't got that kick. I don't understand it. It's just not there. No, just hasn't got that kick, which is a shame. I mean, to be fair, there's no weird aftertaste. There's no weird chemical taste. It just seems like what they've literally done to the original Papillion, which came out first in America. What they've literally done for the English/Europe Monarch version of it is just, and I say it again, because of the ingredients, they haven't put that syrup kick in there like the Americans do with their ingredients. They've kept the sugar high, although it doesn't seem like it's got that much amount of sugar in it. But I think what they've done is just obviously taken out a load of flavours, tried to, well, it's almost like they've taken out a load of American ingredients and just left it. They've taken out the kind of syrup to it. They've taken out the you know, the other ingredients they use, and it's kind of like, well, it's a duller version of it now for the English/Europe community. So it's like, well, not really that hard hitting anymore. That's a shame. That's a shame. I was really looking forward to this, but I mean, I wasn't going to drink it on a daily basis because of the sugar anyway. But yeah, that's a shame. So what do I give that? What do I give it? I mean, I don't want to give it a thumbs up because it's not, it honestly isn't that great, and I will not, I'll probably buy another can just to see whether that was a one-off can. And I did buy a few cans actually, just, you know, because it was the first place I found them, so I have got 3 cans to try. But I think, you know what, I'll give this for what it is. I'll give it in the middle. I won't give it a thumbs up and I won't give it a thumbs down because it's just in the middle. But definitely go watch the Papillion version, which I said will be in the description below, because I really enjoyed that flavour. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Again, don't forget to check the description below as well for my social, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Or if you want to support me in the channel, don't forget to check out my Patreon. Minimum support is £1. That will go towards the channel and videos. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.